Well, my friends, good morning. Hope you're all doing really, really well. Hope you're all safe. Ah, wow. What a week. Yes, I'll get to the special information or the special offer, whatever you want to call it. But what a week. We had record snowfall here in Cleveland, 17 inches in a day. And it didn't stop snowing for nearly the entire week. Whew. Boy, did I put in some time. And not just driving my truck, which is what everybody expects, the 8 foot snowplow blade on the front of a pickup truck, what have you. No, not this time around. This time around, it was a 16-foot blade. Yeah, I've been moving some snow. A lot of it. But that's me. That's my whole goal in life is to just help people. And snow is one of those places I can really shine. Um, it's hard to drive in. You can't barely walk in it. Well, you know the drill. It's snow and ice. Now, this morning, it's 7 degrees outside. It's even too cold to snow. So, I've got a little bit of time. So, I figured I'd step in and give you guys the update and what have you. And, yeah, rough week. Rough week. Very little sleep, or odd sleep, where you never get truly rested because you lay down and you snap back out of it because you know people need your help. You know you need to be out there. And I don't personal plow anymore. I corporate plow only. Um, I lost so much money keeping insured and carrying bonds and this, that, and the other. And everybody wants to argue the price. And so I got out of it. So I do commercial. And those commercial prices just blow me away. I can't see charging somebody that much. But again, I really I help people. I'm not a I'm not a major business person. Um, if you didn't figure that out about me yet, you don't understand. But during the week, I got together with Uncle Skip, um, which turns out to be Reverend Skip, which I didn't know. Um, and we were going to do a Q&A and book signing and what have you. Well, because of the snow and the ice and this and that and the other, the books came in, and I'm now sitting on a bunch of books and no book signing. Because who wants to come out in this mess? So we'll get to that special offer that I'm referring to. It dawned on me while I was out doing my thing, um, that maybe I'm not explaining soil correctly. Maybe everybody kind of looks at the Green Wizard's Guide and goes, wait a minute, that's about grass. Well, in the very end of the book, I give the exact recipe for gardens, 100% of the recipe. So to write a gardening book specifically, and yes, I am, but, um, understanding soil. You ever meet a cement worker and shake their hand? Somebody who works with their hands, all calloused, bruised, rough, dried out. And it's because of, the constant contact with cement and the constant contact with chemicals and what have you. Um, it's like a guitar player, the very ends of their fingertips, what have you. And you feel that when you shake their hand. Um, and they don't dare go and soften their hands and get them all supple and this, that, and the other, because every time they'd grab a brick, they'd shred their hands. So they have to be that way. You hear people complain about global warming, and the hand is like almost the perfect example of global warming. We're constantly dosing the soil with chemicals. We're constantly walking and beating up, and that's what we're doing to our soils. And just like a cement worker, you don't dare soften that hand. That's kind of why we put footpaths down. You don't realize it, but you don't want to get your shoes muddy, and you don't. But there's more to it, a lot more to it. Well, during the winter, my friends, the cement workers, are out there working with me. And the tree fallers and there's a tremendous amount of people in different industries that all come to snowplowing in the winter to make ends meet. For me to make ends meet, I'd have to sell 200 books a week. It's just not happening. I'm selling 2 books, 2 a month. Regardless. The recipe that I talk about in my book is kind of like the recipe a cement worker would use to get their hand back, to get their softness back, to get their sensitivity back, to bring your soils back. Okay? Imagine trying to grow a seed or a plant in a cement worker's hand, where there's no moisture, there's nothing. There's no microbial life. There's no oils. There's no nothing. It'd be like trying to grow a plant in the desert between 2 stones. Nothing's going to happen. It's not going to grow. Well, it's kind of what we're doing to our soil. That's global warming in a sense. Things won't grow. The very top thin micro layer is allowing grass to grow and allowing weeds to grow, but you can't get anything else to germinate. Your gardens are the same way. That's why I say you've got to treat your yard the same way you treat your garden, because they're one and the same. They work together in a much larger scale than you understand until you read the guide. The recipe in the book, the explanation in the book, the steps in the book teach you an understanding as to how to get that soil back to supple, soft, microbial life, water, oil, everything being retained. Or in this application, getting your soils out of the global warming scenario and giving us back the soil that's supposed to take on everything. The soil is our biggest filter. They talk about wanting to build machines and do technology and this, that, and the other to get the carbon out of the air and da da da. It's just the opposite. Your soil does all of that. The microscopic life in the soil does all of that and filters that air and brings the carbon in that is naturally there from all life forms, not just factories, not just cars, not just airplanes. They're contributing factors, yes, but they have nothing to do with global warming. Everything is looking at the soils. The soils are now the cement worker's hand. That's all I'm offering in the guide, is how to fix that hand, how to take that away, how to give your soils back with the least amount of work. No weeding involved in your garden. Healthier yard. I mean, and please understand, every time I come on, I'm trying to figure out a different way to explain this. I'm trying to figure out a different way to get you to understand what the guide really, truly is offering. You know, like I said, I try to help people. That's my world. I live for that. I live for helping people. But I've got to make ends meet too. It's kind of that scenario. Special offer. Yes, I would love to give books away for free, but I'm not selling enough to do so. That being said, I ordered a bunch of books in for the book signing, the Q&A and the book signing. Well, it's money spent I didn't have, if that makes any sense. Mathematically, I'm trying to work this out in my head, but a couple of offers here. Let's go a different direction. I need to get rid of these books. I don't need them here, and I've got to pay for them. I know I normally sell a signed copy for $25. This next 30 days or so, up till my birthday, February the 14th, between now and then, if you PayPal me $20, I'll send you a signed copy. Signed, dated 2022 collection, we'll call it. Whatever you... For those channels that want to help, that want to get a better price, for $15 and a link to your shout out about my book. If you shout out the book on your channel, and I don't mean, hey, look, Green Wizard's Guide, good book. You know what I mean. You shout out the book, $15, I'll send you a signed copy. But I need to see the link and need to see the video of you shouting out the book and giving me some help. Like I said, for me to make ends meet, I need to be selling on Amazon 200 copies a week. And that's not a lot. That's not a lot of money. That just pays to turn the lights on. Amazon takes a lot. KDP is good. Self-publishing is good. But we struggle. Boy, do we struggle. You know, I went on Facebook the other day and I asked for help. And I've tried everything. And what do I get back? A bunch of people telling me to try something I've already tried. And I hate to tell them that, but it is what it is. You know, if you wanted to keep up with some of the stuff that I've got going on, catch me on Facebook. Let me know who you are. I put video in about the snow plowing as it was going. And the view from the cab inside that John Deere with that 16-foot plow on the front of it. But that's where we're at. There's the special offer. But think about that hand. Think about that hardscaper's hand. Whether it be cement, stone, trees, what have you. And think about your soil. The softer the soil, the better your garden. And when I talk about a better garden, I'm talking about food that is far, far, far more tasty, far more healthy, far more nutritious than the food you get at the grocery store. You've never had food like this before because of the landscaper's hand, because of global warming. It is just what it is. So I'm at 15 minutes. I'm going to stop. There's the offers. Let me know. We'll catch up with you guys. Thanks for stopping for a few minutes. I hope this gives you a better concept as to what it is the Green Wizard's Guide is offering. I hope this is the one. But I'm still going to keep thinking about it. I'm going to come up with a way to explain what it is the Green Wizard's Guide really is trying to help you with. So I hope you're all doing well. Keep in touch. We'll talk to you. Have a great day.